Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Oblivion on Nyxus Gaming. In the last episode, we continued on with the Mages Guild. We retrieved the Necromancer's Amulet and the Bloodworm Helm in our battle against Mannimarco, the King of Worms. And then we came here to Cylorn to intercept a colossal black soul gem, where we ended up running into our old buddy Falcar, who had joined the Necromancer's cult, but we got the colossal black soul gem from his cold dead body after a small fight. And now we gotta bring it back to the Arcane University. Now, in between episodes, I did take the liberty of repairing all my armor and weapons. It was getting pretty banged up. Boris had 5 durability left on it. Jeez. And I did also make all the potions I could. Our inventory weight right now isn't really bad, but before we do this last dungeon for the Mages Guild, I still might go ahead and sell stuff, that way I know I can carry everything. But let's head on up to Traven's and see what he has to say.
Go, find Thalfin and the other battle mages. Stop the gem from reaching Mannimarco.
Oh, I got the gem.
Dedicated to the last. I cannot thank you enough for bringing the gem here. I have need of it immediately. We have much to speak of and very little time. A new task awaits you, and it is by far the most important you have been entrusted with.
Okay.
Are you truly prepared for this task? I cannot be certain what awaits you, but I am sure we will not speak again after you begin.
Okay, I'm ready.
Then hear me, and hear me well. Mannimarco will have what he seeks, but it will be his undoing at your hands. With this gem in your possession, you will be impervious to his attempts to enthrall you. When he fails, that is when you shall strike. When we are done speaking, you will take this gem, you will then seek out Mannimarco and destroy him. Get to him any way you can. It is your only hope for defeating him. I have full confidence in you, and so I leave the guild in your care. When I am gone, you will be recognized as Archmage and leader of the guild.
Wait, what?
Lead your fellow mages and lead them well. The future rests on your shoulders. Farewell, my friend.
What are you doing? Who would have thought? Wow, okay. Let me, immediately loot his body. Take his key, the filled black soul gem. So I think the idea is, since you have this colossal soul gem, but it already has a soul in it, Mannimarco can't put your soul in it, if that makes sense. I think that's how it works. But yeah, all we got to do now is kill Mannimarco.
If there's anything I can do, I am...
Well met.
Dude, this guy has no idea what happened up there. All we got to do is kill Mannimarco. And then we're the leader of the Mages Guild. Leader of the Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild. Look at that. Alright, so where is Mannimarco? Echo Cave, close to Boreal Stone Cave. Well, I'll take it. Wait. I will actually sell my stuff first, and then I'll take it. Like I said I was going to do, right? How hard is that? Of course, it's nighttime now, which makes it a little harder. That is fine. That is fine. So yeah, end of the Mages Guild today. Are you guys excited? We get to fight Mannimarco. I'm kind of sad that there isn't a whole lot, like, talked about him in this. I don't know if he was important in the games at all before Oblivion. I know they don't really mention him in Morrowind, but other than that,
Have a look around.
I haven't played a lot of
better prices in old Tamriel.
I haven't played a lot of Arena or Daggerfall to know that he was mentioned at all in there. So as far as I know, he's only here in Oblivion, and then Elder Scrolls Online expanded his character like way out, which I guess is okay. I guess that is okay. I could be making way more money on this stuff if I was at a different merchant, but that's fine. This one's capped out at 600. Get rid of the Novice Calcinator.
A fine transaction.
Just need to upgrade those to Master, and we're good on that.
That's...
All these potions can go. All the ones we made, plus all the ones we've been finding. Probably end this guild off at 40,000 gold. Which will give us plenty of money to buy all the horses. And then after that, I really don't know what I want to spend my money on, honestly. I can't think of anything else. Which means I may just stop looting stuff and selling it altogether. But I do still need skill points. Oh my god, I have 28 of these. How many can you buy? Can you buy 18? No, you can't. You can barely buy 9 of them. Okay, well, buy 9, and then buy 9 more. But yeah, I need to keep selling stuff to these merchants. You can buy more of those, it looks like. I need to keep selling stuff to them so I keep getting skill points and stuff. Trying to dial in how much this guy can buy at once. Is it 20? No, it is not 20. Let's go with 16. Not even 16. 15? Okay, he can buy 15 of these at a time. Yeah, definitely want to go to a better merchant for this, but that's fine. Okay, now take the rest. I said we would end the Mages Guild off at 40,000 gold, but we're already past 40,000.
You got a great deal there.
Yeah, see, those skill points, the mercantile, that won't keep increasing if I stop selling stuff. And I want to end this playthrough with as high skills as possible. That's why I'm leveling up Blunt too, now that my blade's all maxed out. And when my Blunt's all maxed out, I might do spells, or I might just go with bow. I don't know at that point. I really don't know. Let's see, get through all of these. There's a lot of scrolls you get from all of this as well. And we got 14 Forantis keys. Do I need the Archmage's key? We'll keep that just in case. I established last episode that I can go ahead and sell these Grand Soul Gems. I don't need them quite yet.
You got a...
And the Varla Stones, he can only buy one of those at a time. Can you please? Thank you. We might end the Mages Guild off at 50,000 gold. Jesus, we're already at 47.5. Okay.
Bye.
That was a lot more selling than I thought it'd be, but now we're ready to go to Echo Cave and fight Mannimarco. Shouldn't be too much farther in this direction. Shouldn't be a whole lot of steep mountains stopping us, because I think we can just jump up these. We got a wolf chasing us. It's just a wolf, we're fine. Oh, there's another one there. Just kill that one on the way. And it looks like the cave is right here. Hey there, buddy. Are you hostile? Bolar Sable?
You would dare to approach the King of Worms?
Oh, I dare.
If you seek an audience with his grace, you must open this door. I hold the key, and I will die defending it.
Yes, you will.
What's the matter?
Dude, you're almost dead. And you take a moment to try and summon something, leaving yourself completely open. What is wrong with you? Alright. Let's go on into Echo Cave. It's been a long time since I've done this dungeon. But I remember it being sort of long. So we're just gonna work our way through And hope the Necromancers don't run from us like that a whole lot. And loot everything we can. I hope we have enough lockpicks. I think we have like 15 left. That should be fine, theoretically. Famous last words, I know.
It's a fight you want. It's a fight you'll get.
How are you gonna say it's a fight I'll get and then immediately turn tail and run? Okay, take all of this, take all of this. Check for loot. Check for more loot. Check for... Oh, I can't loot that. Okay. Alright, oh. Almost missed this one. This was a crafty little one. Also, I lied. I don't have 15 lockpicks. I had 10. Now I have 9 because I am bad. That was my chance there. Now I have 8 because I am even badder. I need that, don't I? Master Limbic? I do. Take and take. See, that was a hard lock worth unlocking. Honestly. Don't know why it's suddenly giving me the really crappy regular wraiths. Is there a... Can you please just let me kill the wraith? Thank you. Which one of you guys are real? And now the Nether Lich. Okay. That was a little annoying because, like, there was the one wraith, but both the skeleton champions were on either side of it, just blocking me from killing it. Not fun. Not fun at all. Okay. Moving on, we're like on the bottom level here. Gotta make it to the top. Steal that guy's staff. And work our way up. There's a necromancer in the distant fog here. And it looks like there's another one by the door there. Hasn't seen us yet. Let's go after him. Only takes 2 hits. I love that. Got 2 chests here. This one probably has a hard lock. No, I was wrong. Wow. I am thankful that I was wrong. I thought we were going up, but it looks like we are just going further down. I mean, as long as we get through it all, that's fine with me. Just a little misleading, you know? There are literally so many treasure chests around every corner. Hey, buddy. Are you blocking the exit? I think you are. Yeah, that leads to the passages, the next zone. So we are blowing through this pretty fast. Did I get you? No. Okay, let's head into the passages. Don't have a green marker yet, so there's at least one more zone to this. Got one more necromancer in the room. I just heard him summon.
That's the best you can do.
How did I not hit you there? How did that deal, like, no damage? Get out of my way, skeleton. Jeez. Okay. I thought yep, I did see a chest here. Take that. Okay. Moving on. Just keep on moving on. You're real. You're a real skeleton champion that's about to die. So I say. We got 2 more, probably a real one and a fake one here. Yeah. Of course I hit the fake one first. There we go. They're really loving these skeleton champions right now. Because they just summon another skeleton champion to fight with them. Double their numbers. And then I don't understand, they just throw in a regular weak-ass wraith. Okay. Like, I've fought so many wraiths lately. I have so much extra ectoplasm. Like 42 is what I'm sitting at right now. That is a lot of ectoplasm. Because it seems like every other enemy in the game at this point is one of the gloom wraiths. And if it's not a gloom wraith, it's a regular wraith like it is now. And they all drop ectoplasm. This way. See what's up here. Oh, speaking of gloom wraiths. More ectoplasm. Couple of treasure chests, a grand soul gem. Some useless loot. Moving on, I think that's the exit to the next area up ahead. Yep, right down there, I believe. You like that jump in the air tactic? Because they can't get me in the air, but I can get them. Okay. Another hard lock. Trying to play it safe on these locks because I'm so low on picks. While also trying to get them done fast because I want to get through this. Oh. Where are we? We are at the Necromancers Chamber, and we have a green marker here. Which means we are almost to Mannimarco. Strength is being drained. I love it. We're not over encumbered yet, though. I think that's it right there. I do believe that is it. That's the room where we end it all. Well, this quest line at least. Summon Skeleton Champion Tome. Fight fire with fire, I guess. Although I can only summon one, while they are literally a skeleton champion, summoning a skeleton champion. Okay, I think this actually leads into that big open room. So what I'm gonna say is we hold off on this route for now, and we just go into the open room first from above here, and then we'll explore everything else afterwards. So it was across here. Mannimarco should be somewhere here. Don't see him. There he is. It looks quite different from Elder Scrolls Online, not gonna lie. He is not initially hostile. I'm gonna keep my weapon out though. Oh no, he is.
I see Bolor was unsuccessful in delaying you. Very well. I shall reanimate him once we are done here. Perhaps we shall chat for a while, since you really have no other options. I must say, I expected Archmage Traven, rather than his star pupil. I am disappointed to see that he could not face me himself. I have met so many of his predecessors over the years. I developed a particular fondness for Galerion, ill-preserved though he may be. But here you are instead, skilled enough to make it this far, which speaks volumes about you. Perhaps you'll be as useful to me as Traven would.
So, I don't know if he was a high elf in Elder Scrolls Online. I want to say he was a human race, but I can't remember. It's been a while since I've done that too. But you don't want to do the serve you if you spare me option, because I'm pretty sure that leads to bad stuff. So I'll never help you.
Oh, my dear, I didn't mean to imply that you have a choice. I will make you another in a long tradition of worm thralls, and take my time in studying you. Your very soul will be forfeit to me.
What?
Power, my dear friend. I seek power. And so I acquire and study those who have some degree of it. We are after the same things, your guild and I. Yet you worry about good and evil, and do not accept their manifestations of the same thing. So you brand me a villain, and make vain attempts to destroy me. I watch, and I wait, and I collect you when you come for me. Instead of drawing Traven out, I have received you instead. Perhaps I shall personally go and collect him when we are done here.
You're gonna have some issues with that, buddy. He is trying to soul trap me there, I think, but it didn't work very well. I've killed the King of Worms. That was very... He came at me with a silver dagger. Come on, man. Think, Mannimarco. Think! Tried to do the meme there. I've been watching a lot of Invincible clips lately. But hey, we get the Staff of Worms. And I don't know if I want his robes. I'll leave the robes. Let's get all the loot here. It's not very good loot so far. Grand Soul Gem, I guess that's okay. And this hard lock chest, they can't even like unlock it for us since it's like the end of the quest line. Like, no, you still gotta unlock this with your 6 lockpicks left. Hope you don't break them. Don't need that. I don't need anything that isn't master at this point for the alchemical stuff. Let me take a look around here. That's where I came from. But this looks like a different area, so let's hop across. And fight another wraith. There's also something else coming towards me here. Kinda scared me a little, because I saw the light for it over there. I didn't think it came around that fast. But it did. I don't need that. Right? I need a master... I need a master alembic. No. A master calcinator. So I don't need that. Alright, let's see. We got some coffins in here. This looks like the boss loot. Here we go. I think that was definitely the boss loot there. That was what made it worth it. And now I think all it is just swimming down around the bottom here. Try... find stuff. Oh, this is where... Okay, I see. This leads back into that main room, though. So we can look around for any sunken treasures, I guess. It's very confusing down here. I don't think I'm finding anything. Now let's check the other side just in case. fill out the map. We got time. We're pretty much done with the Mages Guild at this point. We're only 25 minutes in, sorry. Yeah, no other loot to be had here. Can I jump up from here? I wish. Why would it let me do that? You get like random jumps out of the water, but I don't think they're high enough to actually get out of here. Okay, let's go this way. Should come around to the exit. Up here, yep. Alright, so... I mean, the Archmage is dead, but Mannimarco is dead too, so, like, eye for an eye, I guess? Right? I mean, it's an Elder Scrolls game, honestly. They just want a reason to promote you to Master of the Guild. It's like in Skyrim, you become the Harbinger of the Companions, you become the Archmage of the College of Winterhold, you become the Master... Well, yeah, you do eventually become the Master of the Thieves Guild too, just not in the main quest line. And you become the... like the main person in the Dark Brotherhood. How do I get out of here? Even though at that point the Dark Brotherhood only has 3 people in it, but it's like Skyrim where you become the master of pretty much every faction you touch. We are now the master of the Fighters Guild and the Archmage of the Mages Guild. Is this, where am I going? My dude. I went the completely wrong way. This is what I get for talking while I'm trying to traverse this place. What I need is an escape rope. That would do it, or someone teach me the TM dig so I can just dig out of this cave. I've been playing Pokemon lately, can you tell? Okay. Through here? Yeah, there. What is up here, though? Is that where I came from? I don't even know. Honestly. I'm just gonna go this way. I think I remember this room. The exit shouldn't be too far now. Yeah, it's right over here. Okay. We have made it out successfully. That was the real hard part, you know? Let's go finish up this guild quest. I will say, though, Skyrim, the Archmage there had a much more visually appealing death. And this one, Traven just kind of goes up in a ball of flames.
Archmage, you have returned. Mannimarco has been defeated? I can hardly believe it. The King of Worms is no more. I received a note from Archmage Traven. I know what he did for us and that he selected you to take his place. I will mourn for him during my own private time. For now, I cannot help but rejoice. You have brought safety to the guild, and I thank you. I've already sent word to all the local guild halls that you are now in charge. Congratulations, Archmage.
Okay, so that completes the main quest line of the Mages Guild. There is one more small thing you can do. You talk to him about ingredient collection.
As the Archmage, you are entitled to certain privileges. In addition to the full use of all guild facilities, there is one service available to you. Juliana Fanis has long served Archmage Traven in collecting alchemical ingredients for his personal research. As the new Archmage, I'm sure she'll extend the service to you as well. At your convenience, consult her at the Lustratorium.
Okay, so we need to go see her at the Lustratorium, but first, there's something really important I need to take from the top floor here. I didn't want to steal it before, but now I own all of this, so I am taking that Nern root. For our 30th Nern root, we can finish up the episode with that. Also going to take the food. We have our own altar of enchanting here, an altar of spell making, an enchanted chest. I think she's gonna tell us about that in this quest. So let's go see what's her face at the Lustratorium. And you would think with how big I am on potion making, I would utilize this to its fullest. But honestly, I'll probably just forget about it and not use it at all. So I probably won't even use it once because of that reason. But it's useful to use, I guess. Where is she? There she is. This is the Frost Salts lady.
Good day.
Ingredient collection.
Ah, yes. Archmage Traven was quite fond of making potions in his spare time. So much so, in fact, that it became difficult for me to meet his needs. I finally accommodated him by enchanting a very special chest for him. You'll find it in the Archmage's quarters. Once a week, place a single ingredient in the chest. After 24 hours, you'll find a sizable quantity of the ingredient available for use. Do be prompt in collecting them, however. Anything left in the chest for a full week will be destroyed. And before you ask, yes, this only works with ingredients. Be very careful in what you place in that chest. I can't be held responsible.
Alright, so basically we got
Come across any
a
unusual-
dupe glitch that we can do with a dupe hack that we can do with alchemical ingredients. Now put one ingredient in the chest, wait a day, and there's a bunch of it in the chest, which is nice, I guess. Before we leave to Skingrad to finish this one quest, I do want to try something. An episode or two ago we fought a lot of vampires in a quest for the Mages Guild, but I do believe that the vampire dust you get from them is special, and I don't think it'll work here.
Our brother return to me.
Yeah, no, I have 10 vampire dust on me, and I cannot use that. I cannot sell that for gold here. So I guess that vampire dust is going to be purely for potions when I can use it. Speaking of potions, let's go see our good buddy Sindarian at Skingrad and give him these Nirn roots we've been collecting. We have 30 of them for him this time, and he can make us a better potion of exploration that we won't use. Wait, does he lock the door at night? Jesus, man. I have stuff for you. You're supposed to be researching 24/7. What kind of researcher are you if you aren't? You have to devote your life to this stuff, man. You literally die for Nirnroot in Skyrim. We find your body in Blackreach, my guy. And you're not open 24/7?
Hey, good to see you again.
Yeah, I have stuff.
You're truly a master explorer. To imagine you've actually acquired 30 more samples, I'm astounded. As I'm sure you guessed, to make the grand version of the Elixir of Exploration will take still more samples of Nirnroot, 40 to be exact. Good luck. Oh, and as before, you can pick up your free elixir in 24 hours.
Okay, so for the final step of this quest, we need 40 Nirnroot. Which means for this quest, you need to pick up 100 Nirnroot total. Now, we've already picked up 60. It's not exactly rare, but it's not exactly common either. It's findable if you know where to look. If you really want a good spot to find Nirnroot, honestly, I think what I remember doing in my playthrough is I came to the extreme south, like way down here, and I just followed this coastline all the way up, and I followed it around Leowin, followed the river all the way up. I just followed the coast all the way around because that's where you're going to find Nirnroot, right next to the water. And it was easy to find after that.
You have the next batch of Nirnroot yet?
No, you have my potion yet?
One strong elixir of exploration for you, and many more for sale if you wish to buy.
Okay, so let's do
You
some
have the-
comparisons here.
I have potions and everything you need to make your own. What will it be?
Where's the weak? The weak one had Fortify Health for 20 points, 300 seconds, and Night Eye for 300 seconds. The moderate one had both of those, and it added Fortify Fatigue 20 points for 300 seconds. We can now get the strong one, which has all three of those, and it fortifies your blade, blunt, destruction, restoration, and sneak, all by 5 points for 300 seconds. So these potions are honestly really good. Really, really good. And the grand version that he makes is going to be even better. I don't really need them, so I don't use them. That's how a lot of
It's
stuff
quite
works in this
possible
game to
you
me.
may
If I don't
find-
need it, I don't use it. Okay. So, what else? What else can we do? We should have acrobatics. Yeah. Right? Is it acrobatics or... Yeah, it should be acrobatics. We need to do the acrobatics master training quest. Have we done that one? Have we done acrobatics? I don't think so. We have to scroll like way down to find them. But it should be right around here. Acrobatics. We've done acrobatics. I am so confused. Didn't we just get like an upgrade in one of these? I thought it was acrobatics. I guess not? Okay, so we can't actually do another master training thing. Never mind then. We can buy some horses this episode. Just go around to every stable around each city and buy the horse there. We have the money for it, so might as well, right? Who do I talk to?
If you're looking to buy a horse.
Okay, go inside, you said.
Welcome to the Horse Whisperer. Are you interested in a horse?
Oh yeah, sure.
We have the finest white horses in Cyrodiil. None are hardier, and only the black horses of Cheydinhal are faster.
So 4,000 gold.
Wonderful! Go out front. Ernest will have the white saddled and ready for you.
So I'm not actually gonna ride any of these, because I believe once you sit on them and ride them, they're just gonna fast travel with you everywhere. And I would rather not do that, but these white horses here at Anvil, I think have the highest defense and health, I guess health, out of any of the horses you can buy. They said the black horses of Cheydinhal are faster though.
Good to
See what
see
Skingrad
you.
has.
You want a horse? I can sell you one. There are no finer bay horses than those sold by the Grateful Pass stables.
So these are bay horses here.
Our bay horses are faster than the paint horses and tougher than the chestnut. You'll be proud to own one.
These ones are faster than bay and tougher than chestnut. It's only 1,000.
It's a pleasure doing business with you. Tilmo has your horse waiting outside.
Okay. And our horse is over here, I guess. Is this it? Yep, that is it. My bay horse. Next, we'll work our way up to Coral. And there is actually a second horse here in Coral that we already have. We just never used. Why do I... What the hell? What the hell?
Hello there.
Help me. Okay, they don't follow me inside.
I run the North Country stables. Are you interested in a horse?
Yeah, sure thing.
There are no finer chestnut horses to be found anywhere in Cyrodiil. They are not as hardy as most, but only the black horse is faster.
So this guy says only the black horse is faster than
I knew you had a good
his.
eye for horses. Go out to the stables. Nardil will have the chestnut saddled and ready for you.
I guess the deal with these is that they're fast, not the fastest, but they don't have a lot of toughness to them. I have no idea why these sheep are following me, and it's a little off-putting. That's Blossom. That's my chestnut horse here. Do also want to point out, like I said, if you go to Wayne Priory, at the very, very, very beginning of the main quest, we were given, I think, Prior Maberel's horse here. And as you can see, it's not a red horseshoe, so it's not stealing if we take it. That means it was given to us. But I never got on it, so it doesn't register as my horse. It doesn't fast travel with us. Which again is what I'm planning for all these horses. I don't want them to fast travel with us. So I'm just going around and buying them for now. Let's see, I gotta wait 12 hours for you, I guess. Plus, you know, it's a good way to just fill out the rest of the episodes. I wanted to buy all the horses eventually. When I start doing Shaman's Horde videos on Oblivion, I'll probably do an actual guide on all the horses and their actual stats.
Are you looking for a horse? The Wild Eye Stables have the best paint horses in Cyrodiil.
So there are paint horses here.
Bruma's paint horses are the toughest in Cyrodiil. You can only buy them from me.
And I guess they are the toughest. It's only 500 gold.
You won't regret it. Humulus will have your new paint horse saddled and ready for you outside.
She didn't say anything on the speed of them, so I'm thinking they're not very fast, which would explain the price on them. Why they're so cheap. But there it is right there, a paint horse. Let's head to Shadenhall, which supposedly has the fastest horses, the fastest black horses. According to Anvil and I think Coral, right?
I own the Black Waterside Stables. Are you shopping for a horse?
Oh yeah.
The black horses of Cheydinhall are the finest in all of Cyrodiil. None are faster, and only the white horses of Anvil are stronger.
So it looks like Anvil and Shadenhall have the best horses. Shadenhall is second in toughness, but first in fast and speed. And Anvil is first in toughness and second in speed, from what I'm seeing.
You won't regret it. Go out to the corral. Nivrina will have your new black horse saddled and ready for you.
There are also a couple of better horses in the game that you don't buy from stables that we will probably get somewhere down the line. One of them has to deal with the Dark Brotherhood quest line, and it is arguably the best horse in the game. Extremely tough and pretty fast. If you've played Skyrim, yes, it is that horse.
Welcome to the Five Riders Stables. I have many fine horses for sale. Okay, so only one, but it is a fine paint horse. The paint horses of Leowin are the least expensive in all of Cyrodiil. You can't get a better bargain.
Okay, so he explained why the other one was only 500. I guess because it was a paint horse, it's just super cheap.
Yes, it is a fair price. Ataba will have your paint horse saddled and ready outside.
But I mean, other than the price, he hasn't said anything notable about this horse. The other paint horse was supposedly the toughest in Cyrodiil. But I guess only Anvil has tougher horses? I don't know, they're very contradictory in their words here. I'm gonna go with that Anvil and Shadenhall have the best horses. But now we are at the last horse here, which is at Braville. Which, I mean, if the town is any example, this isn't gonna be a very good horse. Not really at all. But we'll at least buy it, see what they have to say.
This is the Bay Roan Stables. Are you interested in a horse?
Sure.
We have some of the best bay horses in Cyrodiil. They are hardier than the chestnut and faster than the paint horses.
So, it's a bay horse, it's tougher than the chestnut and faster than the paint horses, is that what she said?
Excellent. Go out to the corral. Antoine will have your new bay saddled and ready for you.
So it sounds like the bay horse here is like a mid-tier horse, according to what she said. But here it is, right here, my bay horse. I think that's going to be it for all the horses we can buy. You can actually look at our stats here. Scroll down. Horses own 7. So that's going to be 1 for each town. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. It looks like Prior Maberel's horse does not count as being owned. Which makes sense, his name's still on it, literally. And you cannot get a horse outside the Imperial City. You can get horse armor, though, with one of the DLC. Which we'll cover at a later date. Another interesting one, let's see, houses owned 8. And stores invested in, I don't think we've gotten enough skills to where we can invest in stores. But you can literally invest in just about every store in the game and they just get more gold in their limit. Which I guess is nice if you're trying to sell a lot of stuff. But just know it is a stat. Oblivion Gates shut, there is an upper limit to how many of those appear in the game. You gotta do a lot. It's either close to 100 or over 100. I can't remember. And there's no way in hell I'm doing all of those. I can't now, because after you beat the main game, all the Oblivion gates automatically shut, and you can't do anymore. But yeah, 60 Nirnrotes. I think those are about all the stats that matter. I have killed an elite number of creatures. I love that. And yeah. It's been 179 days since our quest began. We've completed 110 quests, which is really nice. But I think we're going to end it off here. Next time, we're going to jump into the next main guild, which will be the Thieves Guild, one of my personal favorites in the game.
Everybody needs a copy of the Black Horse Courier.
So I'm looking forward to it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.